Hey guys, I'm Ryan here with a new League of Legends video. Today I have for you a quick showcase on all of the new items added in to Twisted Treeline. These are in beta currently, so the stats are not guaranteed to stay the same, but they are fairly accurate in what they will end up as in release. Okay, so to begin, they have added a lot of gold per 5 item uses. There is Lord Van Dam's Pillager, which is an AD health and cooldown reduction item that gives you Armor Pen and Spell Vamp. The Spell Vamp is interesting. It allows for some champions a lot more item variation. And it builds out of a Heart of Gold and the Brutalizer, which makes it a pretty cool item. Second is the Overlord's Bloodmail. It gives you a ton of health, and on Killer Assist, grants you 200 HP over 5 seconds. It's good in team fights, obviously, and it will probably save you quite a lot from like ignites and stuff. And it is made out of a giant belt and a ruby crystal, so it's just a bunch of health there. The Blackfire Torch is an AP item. It gives you ability power, health, and mana, and it gives you a dot when you hit someone with that deals 5% of their maximum health over 3 seconds. It builds out of a Cage's Lucky Pick and a Catalyst. It does not list that it has the Catalyst passive. I don't think it does, actually. This might be a bug. And that is it out of the defensive tree, I believe. Let's see, checking my notes. In consumables, to replace the elixirs, there are Icors. The red one gives you attack damage on level, attack speed, and 15% increased damage to towers for 4 minutes. This is very useful for pushing, and also just, it's great. I mean, that's a lot of attack speed and a lot of attack damage. And the blue one gives you ability power, 15% cooldown reduction, and a huge mana boost. This is like blue buff, basically, but with ability power. And they replace the elixirs. Now, in Magic, there's an item to replace Death Cap to make it more viable. It builds straight out of a needlessly large rod. It gives you a little bit less, well, it gives you quite a lot less AP. Movement speed, which is huge on this map, and increases ability power by 25% instead of 30 compared to, and then the ability power is down, I believe, 60. Next on the list is Hatchet. Soulsight Lantern, it basically replaces Wriggles, and because they don't want wards on this map because they'd be too overpowered, it gives you the Hextech Sweeper effect, which is like a ranged vision revealer type thing. You can just shoot it in a bush and it reveals everything in there, and if someone gets hit by it, they are revealed for a certain amount of time. It's very strong item on here. It really helps at killing Vile Maw, the Baron, on this map, and it's OP. Very OP. Next is the Wicked Hatchet. This item's a little bit underpowered in my opinion. It gives you 28 attack damage, 18% crit, and your basic attacks inflict grievous wounds, causing 50% reduced healing. Good against like Mundo and Swain, but I don't see much else use for it if you don't, if you're on against those kind of champions. Next is the most overpowered item in the game right now, Blade of the Rune King. Ton of attack damage, some lifesteal. It's basically Madrid's Racers. Your attacks deal 4% of target's current health and magic damage, and it heals you for half the amount, which is insane. And then there's an active on it, so if you were to click it and aim it at someone, drains target champion, dealing physical damage plus a 50% of your attack speed or attack damage, healing you by the same amount, which is also ridiculous. Additionally, you steal 30% of their movement speed, so it slows them by 30% and buffs your movement speed by 30% for 2 seconds. And it's ranged. This item is insane, especially because of this passive right here, and look forward to it getting nerfed very, very heavily. Also, there are quite a few Dominion items in here that a lot of people don't know. For example, the Hex Step Sweeper, which is an amazing item. It reveals an area that you pointed at. It is the best item to counter an Akali ever, because the AoE on it is the exact size of the Akali bubble. And it gives you health, ability power, and cooldown reduction. What's not to love? And even when you hit someone, it reveals them, so that's great. I believe that's it. Let's see. Yes, that's it. That's for the items in the new Twisted Treeline. They are, some of them are very strong, some of them are very weak. You'll see buffs and nerfs accordingly. Those are not the final stats, mind you, so just wait and see when this hits live. But that's it. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next game. Peace.